Hey Aquarius, how are ya? This is Sandy Couture, and I'm here doing the astrological tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of January 2021. Happy New Year. It is going to be a better new year than the one we've left behind. Besides all the social things that happened this year, and probably because they happened because we had some astrological heavy hitters, seriously heavy hitters, affecting all of us. And this year, we will have our share of different heavy hitters, but for the most part, it's going to be about moving forward. We're entering the age of Aquarius, which is all about social evolution. And this month, Mars is having a beautiful aspect to the galactic center until January 6th. Mars is the planet of action, and the galactic center gives a lot of energy to that planet in the next 6 days. So it's a really good time, even though the old New Year's resolution is kind of a cliche. It's a really good time to consider the actions you want to take for yourself this year, and consider where you want to find yourself emotionally, spiritually, and physically by the end of 2021. And we have some help along the way, because Saturn, who is a taskmaster planet, wants us to do what serves us, our highest and best good, and let go of things, let go of patterns and situations that no longer serve us. And Jupiter, the planet of expansion and new experience, Saturn is also the planet of manifestation, is moving into Aquarius. So it's about forward movement and forward growth. That doesn't mean it will always be easy, but it will certainly be better than standing still or grinding out as much as we had to last year. So the first card that I pulled for you, Aquarius, is the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about, there are so many possibilities out there that you could become distracted. So that's kind of the shadow side of the Seven of Cups. But the positive side of the Seven of Cups is that the world is your oyster. You have a lot of directions you can move in. So you get to choose right now the first way you want to go. And remember, if you make a choice to go in one direction and you find that that doesn't work for you, guess what? You get to choose again. You get to choose a different direction. You get to say, this doesn't work for me. I'm going to shift in another way. That's the most wonderful thing about life and being a creative being. So the second card, which is the surprise or challenge, and you may notice I'm using some different cards. These cards are our original Rider-Waite deck images with the original artwork that was done by Pamela Coleman Smith, who was a female block artist at the turn of the 20th century, or right into the 20th century, when she created these images. She really didn't get any credit for them, but they're her images. So Swords is about mental activity, and Fives are all about change. The Five of Swords, it looks like kind of a, maybe not a great card, but this guy actually is a victor. So whatever you've been going through at this point in the last number of months, know that you're coming out of that in a better place, because that's what that surprise is telling you. The process for moving yourself forward in the month of January is to take some time to meditate. Once again, swords. Swords are about mental activity, communication. But these swords are not active. They are all aiming toward the third eye, the throat, and the heart chakra. So it's all about meditating on what it is you truly desire. The one sword lying beneath is the meditation pose. And the outcome card looks kind of hinky. It's the Hierophant, or the Hierophant. And the Hierophant kind of represented the Pope when the cards were originally done a couple of 500, 600 years ago. But this card also represents that you already know all the rituals, you know what you need to do, you know how to do things, and it is time to show your true brilliant self to the world. So, to recap, you've got a lot of choices, but you can make many. You don't have to make just one, but they're all wonderful. You're in a good place to move through that. you feel as though you've been in a battle and you're moving out of that. That's a good thing. Meditate once again on where do you want to see yourself physically, spiritually, or emotionally by the end of 2021. And it is time to show your true brilliant self to the world. So that's a pretty good reading, Aquarius. I have a beautiful redheaded daughter that's an Aquarian, and I know she's in the process of doing all of this. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful January.